Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Distant Stars in our Dynastic Divinity series. We have just neutralized, well, we did a lot in the last episode. We took care of another Contingency machine world. What are they called? Sterilization hubs? Yeah, sterilization hub. We also took care of this fallen empire here, and so that territory has gotten divided up between different members of our federation. We, however, got the ring worlds, a very, very important step. I also will be building some construction ships to, annex this additional territory nearby. But we have 2 more machine worlds to take care of before we wrap this up. We also took care of the worm in the last episode, and we killed off a machine world, or not a machine world, but a fallen empire Colossus, which was an interesting turn of events, and none of those opponents lasted a particularly long time. It's still the Contingency that's putting up the biggest fight. But we're about to get psionic shields in about 8 months, and then we'll be able to add those to our ships. And I'm really excited about that because they're even better than the shields we already have, which I didn't think things could get better at this point, but they actually can. So let's have a quick look at what else we can do. We're building 2 construction ships on the ring worlds that we have occupied, and those will be done shortly. We can use that to take that territory. So we also, it looks like the Grotnaploran have laid claims to some neighboring systems, but the Grotnaploran would be idiots to attack me. I'm not necessarily worried about that happening. Those did pop up at the end of the last episode, and I'm not, I didn't acknowledge them because they're just not intimidating to me, really. The Grotnaploran are definitely making claims though, which is hilarious, because it's like, what kind of position do you think you're in to be able to make territorial claims on a galactic stage right now? It just makes no sense. So yes, we control Alpha Refuge here. We already control another ring world in its entirety. How long is the construction ship going to take? I guess it's almost done.
Construction complete.
All right, there they are. So with that one being done, we can build a starbase there. And then the Defulgion can build one in Delta Refuge. Now, Delta Refuge, unfortunately, we don't have any, there's nothing there to exploit that I'm aware of, anyway. But I'm also going to have that same ship come here. But we are also improving this ruined ring section, I believe. No, we're improving one in Beta Refuge. Yeah, we have multiple ring worlds to add to our territory, which is just insane. It's going to be a nice ending to the series, for sure. 6 months remaining on psionic shields. That's going to move pretty quickly. Let me take a quick look at my edicts and make sure there's nothing else I can do. I've pretty much stayed on top of keeping them up, but it's always good to double check. Definitely want to queue up a naval logistics office here. And then a defense grid supercomputer.
Stations is beset by enemies.
Where's that? Ah! The Contingency have actually arrived. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. And that's the terminal egress system. Alright, well, that's going to be somewhat annoying. If I can't get out there. Tell you what, let's go ahead and send all of my ships to intercept. What gate? Oh man, I didn't expect that. If this is the terminal egress, this is the L gate right here. Alright, there's one there. That's the one that we have, but we have a couple. Where's the closest one that's not... And how did they get there? There has to be an L gate near their other... Yeah, it's down here. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is just jump my ships. They're all in the same system. This is going to be a little bit dicey. You guys need to jump here.
Construction complete.
Seems like Task Force Uraka is slightly out of range. Alright, Task Force Marasma. You guys need to go ahead and just jump to... Oh good, there's actually a counterattacking fleet that's helping to slow them at least.
Construction complete.
Oh wow, some of my ships... How have some of my ships already arrived? That's crazy. Is there an L gate that we used Or is there... Oh, there's a gateway. I forgot about the gateway, too. That's handy. Alright, well, in that case, we're in better shape than I thought we would be. It scared me. I admit. Definitely scared me. Admiral Raldrim Den Rotherog has died at the age of 142. Alright, so I'm going to dismiss this Admiral, because it's just not worth having. But we do have another unyielding Admiral here, new Admiral. Or we can go for one that is a fleet logistician right away, but that trait tends to come up pretty quickly if we let the Admirals gain it on their own, so let's do that instead. Seems like the station here is actually doing a pretty good job of holding its own. In addition to the attack fleets. So these defense platforms definitely did their job.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Did we just lose terminal egress? Did they destroy our station? Yeah, they did. Right as I said that we were doing all right against it, they destroyed it. That's annoying. So, alright, let's go ahead and get this. Where's this construction ship? We have one. I need one that's close to... a jump. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's take that back. Very frustrating. We'll have this construction ship come in as well, just to help with building the stations. Meanwhile, we're going to have to bring ships back. I don't know how they got there. Which L-gate did they use? Aha! The Heaven's Gate L-gate. So, we could use that to jump to their territory down here and just hit them back really fast and really hard. I think I'm going to do that. As much as I would like the psionic shields first. Oh, we actually have them now, so maybe I can go ahead and get that upgrade done if it won't take too long. Let's go ahead and queue up a core sector system. Now let's see if the psionic shields automatically got added. No, they didn't. Oh, wow. So these are improvements, right? 202. Oh, okay. Dark matter deflectors are better on smaller ships. Good to know. So small dark matter shields are better, and then our medium equivalent? No, medium are better. Medium, it's the other way around. So any ship with medium shields is going to get these new psionic shields for sure. All of those are small. You're good. Battleships absolutely going for psionic shields. We have a crazy amount of advanced technology, I have to say. I'm enjoying it immensely. Alright, so there's that. And then we have our Titan, of course, which, come to think of it, did our Titans get properly upgraded? Or are our Titans still using... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, our Titans are still using sapient combat computers. I totally missed that in the previous episode. Which Titan did I just take out? Marasmus, I think? Yeah. You guys merge. And then I need the Titan here. First of all, let's go ahead and put sonic shields in place for reasons we've discussed. But let's also save the blueprint. Let's see where else we can do that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of things that I didn't do. I focused on my other designs. You guys probably pointed this out in comments already. It didn't cost me that much, but probably still would have helped to have my Titans at full strength. Might not have struggled as much. Same with these defense platforms and that station that died just now. That's an entire station I'm going to have to rebuild. That's really kind of annoying. Not a fan of that. And then the ion cannon, oh yeah. Same thing here. Let's make sure they all got saved this time. Okay, now with that, I need to go ahead and give the order for my ships to upgrade, and then we're going to counterattack as quickly as we can, so that that nonsense doesn't happen again. Meanwhile, we also have this construction ship here. Looks like they are done in Gamma Refuge, which is great. We've got a couple of construction ships here, at least we should. No, we just have one. That's right, we sent 2 to the other location. Already getting built here again. That's very nice. Hopefully these upgrades won't take too long. They've got to jump back to some neighboring systems to make that happen. I didn't even think about the L cluster when it came to defending from the Contingency, but that's a way to get to the Contingency, and I can't complain about that. The terminal egress definitely gives us a way around the galaxy. If we weren't quick with that, we would have
Construction complete.
we would have potentially lost that system to someone else. Would have been an ally, but it wouldn't have been ours. Deforgion. Wait. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was trying to read that. I was like, wait, a ship completed the construction? It's a construction ship, that's why. So, yeah, we're done here. Go ahead and build mining station, and then you, I think I've got... There we go. Research station for you. There we go. So hopefully these upgrades won't take terribly long. Okay, good. The upgrades are slower than the last round of upgrades that are happening, unfortunately, but... Okay, now let's split this work here. HSV Commodore, I want you to do... Oh wow, they're all doing mining stations. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Alright, mining station, and then the other one, terminal egress. Looks like the rest survived because they weren't in the path of that attacking fleet. I'm going to send Gadlar and Marasma back to the L cluster as soon as I can.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright, we need to upgrade this starport.
Construction complete.
Hate that we lost that citadel. They just outright destroyed it. Why do they get to destroy stations, but human and AI-controlled standard players can't? It's ridiculous. Alright, Iraka, come back.
Our ships have been improved.
Good. Now we're losing lots of edicts at once. Let's see, we had healthcare campaign, diplomatic grants, recycling campaign, education campaign. Let's go ahead and do philosophical mindset. Definitely do all 3 of those.
Construction complete.
Farming subsidies is coming in handy again. Actually, with that in mind, I can go ahead and do farming subsidies. That'll give me a lot more of a pop growth bonus on the ring worlds that I currently am populating. And those extra pops will help with starbase capacity as well, so it's all good. It's all good news. Now, Gamma Refuge, I can't repair these ring world sections yet because we're doing one at a time. The one that we have going at the moment is this one. Yep. Several days remaining on that, sadly. Alright, let's continue upgrading you. Task Force Bosca is the last fleet getting upgrades.
Construction complete.
We're not over... just kidding. Yes, we are. Did our starbase capacity just change? Did it go down by 1?
Construction complete.
Interesting. having the gray materials back is proving quite useful. Hey, the shroud is accessible again. Let's communicate. Could this be where everything began? Reach into the shroud. A small flickering star materializes inside the shroud. It flies past at incredible speed, and for a second it reveals itself as an alien ship of unknown configuration. Then it vanishes in a cloud of sonic energy as quickly as it appeared. Can it be? Is it possible to physically enter the shroud and then emerge somewhere else entirely in normal space? Linger for a while. Curse bestowed. Dang it. We've had a sublight speed curse. I mean, we've already got jump drive, so there really wasn't much point to going for that, but it was our only option. Either that or just not doing anything. I think I preferred slightly giving it a shot. Bosca is almost done, and then we're going to send our fleets to wreak havoc. Speaking of that... Oh good, the transport fleets are already in orbit. Marasma is at the top. Makes it easy to give orders. Once Task Force Bosca is done, they're going to head straight this way.
Construction complete. Our ships have been improved.
Good.
Incoming transmission.
What do we have? You want gray dust? I'm going to say no. Our naval cap is better now as well. Let's continue to upgrade the terminal egress. I think we're not quite at Citadel level yet. We've got to hit Star Fortress, and that's happening now. I think Bosca rather, is just jumping in. So with that being said, let's go ahead and attack our good friends, the Contingency. I really did not... Oh, interesting. They lost their gate down here. We're still going to use it to get to their area.
Transmission.
This is definitely the next one we want to attack. Yep, it's a deal. Continue the deal.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Kinetic weapon damage plus 5%. That came at a good time. I think... Let's see. My strike craft, since I am going kind of fighter heavy this time, let's go ahead and go for... Well, let's do heat recyclers too, because we haven't done too many technologies in that tree. Hence, it's just at the second level when all my other endgame techs are at like 5 and 6. Edict expired. Which one? Declare Saint? Let's get that one back. Now, which heretic fleet has been engaged? Oh, interesting. So we jumped through the L Gate and Heaven's Gate, and they're actually waiting for us with one of their larger fleets. That's fun. Alright, let's quickly order some reinforcements. Alright, with that being done, you know what we can do? We can actually start claiming these systems. It's going to cost a decent amount of influence. But we can start doing that. Meanwhile, alright, Roderick Den Hulos has... Oh wow, we lost 2 scientists at once. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so we are researching a New Worlds tech here and a Voidcraft tech here. I can go ahead and put Modrigden Adazga in charge here. Dang. Okay, well... I'm going to recruit Modrigden Telnik. It's not a good match in some ways, but the psychic trait will help. We might eventually switch if an industry tech starts here. That could potentially fix that issue. But we also need to go ahead and appoint a new scientist for this ship. Let's recruit Vadrig Den Vathrag. There you go. And they're assisting with research. So that got taken care of. Now Marasma is here. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to Trinic. Take that off the Contingency's hands, and then we're going to swoop back in and start hitting territory over here. Let's take here, and then here. And then we'll jump. Alright, we don't have the ability to jump that far yet, but we can then jump here, I think, pretty safely. Okay. Another one of their fleets. They must be guarding every system with these massive fleets. I say bring it on. Whoa! What the heck happened there? Is that some special ability, or was that a bug? I'm gonna say that was a bug. Special ability on their ships. Could they, like, send my fleets away in some way?
Incoming transmission.
That was odd. Migration treaty proposal from the Gulf Furki. Agree. Alright, we have a construction ship to wipe out really quickly. Let me order some additional reinforcements. It's going to take them a while to arrive, but it's okay. They can take their time. Alright, that starbase is being built now. You guys no longer have orders, despite the fact that I gave you several. But we need to go for Trinic next. They're pretty strong still. Credit where due. They are holding their own against me here.
Construction complete.
Alright, a couple of starbases finished. Oh, hello. Was that another ship of theirs?
Construction
I think we just killed it already. Farragon, thankfully,
Construction complete.
has no defenses. Trade deal offer from the Thekla? Oh, I missed it. I don't know what it was. I must have been fighting them. Okay, so the Terminal Egress Station is ready to get some of its defenses built. Let's go ahead and do a gun battery, a missile battery, hangar bay, gun battery, missile battery, hangar bay. Followed by target uplink computer, defense grid supercomputer, and a disruption field generator, and then we'll queue up the Citadel upgrade. Alright, we'll see what we can do to push back here. This is their strongest area.
Heretic station engaged.
Good. Just a station, not a fleet. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, no additional ships lost that time. Reinforcements should be on their way in. Let's get that starbase built. Meanwhile, the other construction ship here can build this mining station and this research station. We do have an orbital habitat in Heaven's Gate that we can exploit as well.
Construction complete.
Quite handy. Seldom then Vagors has died. We're losing some of our more experienced admirals, sadly. Now let's go for Valdrig Den Harak. Female admiral. Alright, Task Force Marasma has no orders at the moment, so let's go ahead and order... Okay, jump drives are almost ready. I guess we can head this direction and see if we can counter any of their fleets. I doubt we will, but we can try. We have reinforcements on the way too, so actually, the best thing to do would probably be to jump back this direction and let our reinforcements kind of coalesce with us. Yeah, you can see them all jumping in from different directions. Wormholes, etc. Where's this wormhole go? Nice. Yeah, we have lots of links to that area. Alright, that starbase is going up. we're definitely clearing out the contingency as a team over here. It's pretty nice. Verping den Rotherog has died. I forget which governor you were, but it seems like one of our sectors is going to need a new governor. Oh, nice. We have an intellectual again, so I'll probably put... Tell you what. Gordrig den Vatoris, you are now governor of this sector. Now, how much is this? This is affecting my influence gain and energy generation a decent amount. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I mean, I could up my taxes on energy on either of my sectors and get a pretty big boost. But right now, energy is not a huge problem. Now, let's go ahead and hire the researcher here. Unfortunately, this is not a psychic species. I do like the idea of having a defense army damage boost for Roderick den Aramic. Maybe this is the best way to go. Make our worlds a little bit hardier. Okay, good. With that being done, let's continue. I can bring in more ships as well. Mining station and research station. I'm going to go ahead and do that, even though it's a little bit more influence to build it now. I want to get this territory in mind.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Gravitational analysis. Building cost minus 5%. Good. All right, so we can improve our shield hit points, energy weapon damage. I might just go for weapon damage. Probably the way to go. Let's do that. We're also 27 minutes into the episode, so I'll stop this one here. In the next one, we're going to push back against the contingency a little bit more. We might even finish off this particular area, if we're fortunate, and then we also have to jump over here, and that will be the end of the contingency and series. But they're putting up a pretty good fight. I have to commend them. We're just enjoying all of the territory we're gaining in the process, because, I mean, holy crap. Also, I'm noticing that it looks like the processing unit is colonizable now. It wasn't before. Migration attraction is not going to last much longer, but let me go ahead and colonize this using... Hang on, who's living on the Alpha Complex at the moment? Are there any? Yeah, there are. So we can colonize from the Alpha Complex. Yep. Let's land... This is going to be huge for energy production. I think... Yeah. We're just going to call it processing unit. Alpha Complex has what on it? Oh, I've got a lot to clear. I didn't realize that. I wish I had seen that sooner. Wasn't paying very good attention, was I? Especially since we need pops to grow as rapidly as possible. Also, we do need to build on this world really quickly. Hang on, let's get this done.
Construction complete.
Get a reassembled ship shelter. So we have a colony home area. Visitor center's fine there. Let's go with a temple there. We can do a basic science lab here and a mining network here. Okay, with that done, like I said, we're going to focus on these guys and then take out the contingency either in the next episode or most definitely, I would say, unless something horribly, unless something goes horribly wrong, we will be done with them in another 2 episodes. 1 episode, 2 at the most, really. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. This is not Total War. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.